In the Creativity in Madness interview with Lawrence Krauss, Depp sits behind a table scattered with books. Mastering Magic, Necromancy, Edgar Allan Poe, The Seven Pillars of Wisdom by E.T. Lawrence, and Charles Darwin, along with literature from Thomas Paine. As you can see, on the table is a coffee cup which reads Infinitum Nihil, which we will go over in just a second. These aren't just random props, guys. Together they sketch a worldview obsessed with the boundaries between science and mysticism, life and decay. It's as if Depp curates his own intellectual altar, blending enlightenment with the occult, reason with ritual. A closer look at Depp's inner circle may shed further light on Depp's spiritual disposition. Damien Echols, as an example. Once convicted in the West Memphis Three case, Echols' fascination with ceremonial magic has shaped his identity. Depp actually campaigned for his release and later shared a matching tattoo with Echols, a permanent mark of allegiance to a fellow outsider. Marilyn Manson. Their friendship crosses art and controversy. Manson's music videos and imagery often evoke satanic and anti-Christian aesthetics. Depp's cameos link him to that world of provocation and theatrical darkness, their collaborations reflecting a mutual comfort with the taboo. Hunter S. Thompson is a journalist who Depp idolized and portrayed on screen in A Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, which Depp co-starred with Benicio del Toro. Del Toro's character discussing a drug in the movie called adrenochrome, stating that most of those who deal it are Satanists or child molesters. Going back to the relationship with Damien Echols, one that stands out to me quite fiercely. Why? Because Depp stood with Damien Echols. Depp advocated for Echols' release in the West Memphis Three case. Depp and Echols formed a bond, a close bond. From the bond that Depp and Echols shared grew a loving relationship. And I don't mean in the way that you might be thinking right now. Depp and Echols share a matching tattoo, an affinity for the occult, as Echols dealt with his incarceration for nearly 20 years by practicing meditation and art in the form of ceremonial magic. Later on, after Echols' release, he formed a close relationship with Depp, as just described. But what's interesting about this relationship is not only did they share matching tattoos, but Depp promote Echols' book release. Two of Echols' book releases, actually, and one of those book releases being the book about how to practice ceremonial satanic magic. Each relationship of Depp's points to a pattern. He aligns himself not with stability, but with volatility. Thinkers and artists who weaponize darkness as parts of their identity. Now, let's observe some of Depp's acting choices, guys. Edward Scissorhands, embodying the loneliness of creation. Sleepy Hollow, rationalism colliding with superstition. And From Hell, obsession with moral decay and class corruption and the occult. Sweeney Todd, revenge and art fused into tragedy. Depp doesn't just play villains, he humanizes the darkness in them. Depp's characters aren't just performances, guys, they're rehearsals of the same themes that are found in his real life. Alienation, moral decay, and fascination with evil as spectacle. Let's go back to the Creativity and Madness interview with Krauss. On the table amongst them are the books which I described before, but there's a coffee cup which reads Infinitum Nihil. The statement of despair disguised as irony, which means infinite nothing. Whether drawn from existential thought or Gothic romanticism, the phrase underlines Depp's artistic nihilism, that meaning is an illusion, and beauty is born from emptiness. It's the same contradiction you might find in his friends' philosophies, Echols' occultism, Manson's provocation, Thompson's anarchic freedom. Together they orbit the same void. Whether it's on the surface or behind closed doors, linking this all together leads me to believe that Depp is more involved in the occult than one might have initially imagined, to a point in which he might attribute to it a portion of his success. As one thing is for sure, the occult is what binds his relationships, and without that defining aspect, perhaps Depp would not be where he is today. The common thread amongst this issue, I find, with all of these types, whether it be Depp, Krauss, Echols, Edgar Allan Poe, Darwin, E.T. Lawrence, to name a few guys. The common thread is atheism, occultism, rebellion against God as oneself, and the duality of the nature of mankind. Concepts which define these human beings. Depp and co. are shapers of their own destiny, otherwise known as disbelievers. This is a picture from Depp's early years. I think this is when he starred in, is it Nightmare on Elm Street? I can't remember what film it was, guys. But I think this was his character profile portrait shot for that movie. And this is, of course, a young Damien Echols on trial in the West Memphis Three case. After the case is a picture of Depp and Echols at Echols' book release. You can look at the type of books, literature that Echols scribes and authors. You won't be surprised after this stream, guys. And here's another photo. Much older. As you can see, some years have passed, guys, since the case of the West Memphis Three. I think was 1993, that case, guys. So many, many years have passed now. And their friendship is still going strong. In this photo here, guys, you can see on Echols' arm are occultic symbols. Who knows what these guys get up to behind closed doors? Who knows, guys? Who knows? Unanswered questions, guys. Anyway, if you joined the stream earlier, you would have seen us. You would have seen us on stream trying to learn how to fake cry, like the actors do. Now, in regards to acting, guys, it's always interested me, the life of an actor. And when I grew up, guys, I was really into conspiracy theories as well. So I began to look into them, and obviously like the Satanic Hollywood conspiracy theory and so on and so forth, guys, right? Alhamdulillah. But I was young and naive, guys, and I just assumed that everyone in Hollywood was like satanic, guys. Right? But also before that, I used to think that anyone has a shot at Hollywood, right? I used to think that anyone has a shot. And it may be true in some cases, guys. There's exceptions to every rule. However, in the case of Hollywood, I do believe that it's not who you are, it's who you know. But also talent does speak volumes for itself, guys. So getting yourself in the right places is important, guys. Anyways, earlier on the stream, guys, we were practicing how to fake cry, guys, and we came desperately close, guys, desperately close. And I do want to give that another try.